The Truth About Elves by Thomas Kingsley Troop, illustrated by Robert
The Truth
Squire.
About Elves.
Watch for elves. Elves are magical creatures that live in forests and caves and near springs. But are they real? Some people believe so. Others think elves are make-believe characters in stories.
Watch for elves. Elves is magic creatures like live in forests and caves near spring. But how are they real? Some people believe so. Others think elves make believe chatter in the story.
History of Elves. Elves first showed up in Scandinavian stories. No one is sure how elves came to be. Today there are many different elf stories. Elves are sometimes called hidden folk. They are often confused with dwarves, gnomes, or fairies. All of these creatures look like small people.
History of elves. Elves showed up secret story. No one is sure elf can to be. Today there are many different elf stories. Elves are sometimes called hidden folk. They often use restored grown and very old creatures to small people.
In some stories, elves live a long time. They can be 100 to 1,000 years old. In other tales, elves live forever and do not age. Elves come in all shapes and sizes. Some elves are as tall as people. Others are small enough to hide in a flower.
Some story elves are long time. They be 100 to 1,000 years old. In the tale, elves live forever and do not age. Elves come into shape size. Some elves are tall as people. Another elf enough and short.
What do elves look like? Most elves are said to be beautiful. They have long, skinny bodies and perfect skin. Their bones are light, so they can run quickly. Most elves have pointy ears and chins. Their almond-shaped eyes are bright. Many elves dress in beautiful clothes. Pointy ear. Bright almond-shaped eye. Pointy chin. Perfect skin. Beautiful clothing. Skinny body.
What do elves like? Most elves should be beautiful. They have long, shiny, and perfect swing bones are light, so they run quickly. More elves have pointy ears and chin. They brown eyes, bright. Many elves dress in beautiful clothes.
But dark elves look different than most elves. Dark elves have black eyes and hair. Dark hair. Black eye.
But dark elves do different than almost elves. Dark elves have black hair.
Where do elves live? Most elves choose pretty places to live, such as areas near springs, waterfalls, or mountains. If you find a peaceful area, there might be elves nearby. Legends say most elves like to stay hidden. They will move their homes and families if people come near. Elves will also fight to protect their homes.
Where do elves live? Most elves choose pretty places to live, such as areas near spring, waterfall, and mountain. Do you find a peaceful area? There might be elves nearby. As most of elves like to stay hidden, they will more live their family if people nearby. Elves will also fight to protect their home.
Because elves love the outdoors, some live inside trees. Others sleep in fields of flowers. Some elves prefer to live in mounds of earth. They have secret doors that lead in and out of their hidden homes. Dark elves live underground and in the shadows.
Because elves are outdoors, some live inside trees. Others live in fields of water. The elves prefer to live mountains of earth. They had secret dark and light and hidden a dark elf lay on the ground and in the shadow.
The North Pole is different than other elf homes. In this cold, snowy place, elves build toys every Christmas season. Santa Claus would have to close his workshop if it weren't for his elves.
The North Pole is different than other elf homes. In the cold, snowy place, elves build toys every Christmas season. Santa Claus would have to choose the workshop if it wasn't for elves. Elf video. Elves don't help others often, but good elves do use magic to help kind-hearted people. Elves trick people into looking away while they perform the magic. They will hide under magic secret.
Elves are said to gather in meadows on misty mornings. They form circles, then dance and sing. Legends say if people watch, bad things may happen. Some elves are troublemakers. They like to play tricks on people. A dark elf might whisper bad dreams into someone's ear.
Elves sit together the middle most evening. The circles dance and sing. People watch bad things might happen. Some elf troublemaker. He will make trick on people. Dark elf might whisper bad dream to someone's ears.
Elf stories. In stories, elves have special skills. Sometimes they do things in secret. Other times, people watch the elves performing. The Elves and the Shoemaker is about an old man who makes shoes. Each morning, he wakes up to find beautiful shoes that have already been made. One night, the shoemaker hides and watches. Small elves sneak into his shop. They make the shoes for him. To say thank you, the shoemaker sews tiny clothes and shoes for the elves.
Elf stories. In story, elves have special skill. Sometimes they do things in secret. Other times, people watch the elf performing. Elf and shoemaker about an old man to make shoes each morning. He wake up to find beautiful shoes that have already been made. One night, the shoemaker hired and watched small elf into his shop. She made them shoes for him. To thank you, the shoemaker used tiny clothes and shoes in the elf.
In The Elf Mound, the Elf King wants the Goblin King to marry one of his 7 daughters. The daughters show their special dancing and magic skills at a feast. The 7th daughter's skill is storytelling. The Goblin King chooses her to be his wife.
In the elf kingdom, the elf king wanted the Goblin King to marry one of his 7 daughters. The daughters show their special dancing magic skill and feast the 7 daughters skin storytell to Goblin King Cross to be his wife.
Elves everywhere. Today, elves appear in books, movies, and even TV commercials. Author J.R.R. Tolkien included elves in his The Lord of the Rings series. He enjoyed the creatures so much, he made up languages for them.
Elf everywhere. Today is been for book, movie, and the TV competition. After J.R. Tolkien, the Lord of the Rings series joined the creatures so much they made songs for them.
Elves today. Elves are still popular in today's world. People love them as much as they did when they first appeared in fairy tales. Friendly or mean, helpful or shy, elves still delight us. But are they real? Well, what do you believe?
elf today. Elves are still preferred today, for people love them as much as we did. At first, every friend deal me helpful shot. Elf decipher well you are duty.